You sound much quieter all of a sudden. A little bit. Whichever. Whichever works for you. I just gotta fix some audio balance on my end because like got surprisingly hard to hear you all of a sudden compared to like earlier today. But basically this is the between rounds. Oh, it's better. I shuffled the. I can adjust the volume, the ratio between game audio and like voice chat audio. And I just shifted that more towards VC for right now, and that helped. But so like for instance, this is like the between rounds shop things. We got over on the left side. There's all this other stuff like how many hands I can play, how many times I can discard, and all that stuff. And up here on the top are jokers. To the moon. For every $5 of interest I have, for every $5 I have, of which I have 9, I get an extra dollar of interest every round. Which ironically does not play nice with the Vagabond, which gives me a tarot card if I play a hand and have $4 or less. Splash makes every played card count in scoring. So like for instance, I could play like two 7s and a 3. I'll get the points for the 2 7s and the 3, where normally without having splash, the 3 wouldn't count at all because it'd just be the pair of 7s. And then this gives me more higher multiplier for every joker I have, which can only go so high, so that one might get replaced. And then these tarot cards do different things related to giving specific cards in your deck buffs. I'm gonna grab you, and then that, and that puts me back at $4 to trigger the Vagabond again. So now every time I play a card, every time I play a hand, because I have the Vagabond, I will get a tarot card once I use these two. And then these are the rounds, the blinds, where I have to do these little challenge hands, or I can skip the first 2, which will give you a buff for later, but you can't earn money and potentially earn new cards if you skip the round. Like, you only go back to the shop after you play a round. So like doubling my money is not going to help me. That's the reward for skipping this blind, so I'm going to play it. And there's little free updates to Balatro where you can reskin the suits to be other games. Like for instance, Don't Starve, Among Us, Vampire Survivors, and Dave the Diver. And then for instance, each suit has their own little collection of crossover cards. Like for spades, there's also Assassin's Creed, Slay the Princess, The Witcher, Cyberpunk, Shovel Knight, and then go back to Don't Starve. And then each suit has a different set of crossovers. And then there's like for hearts, there's Among Us, Binding of Isaac, Cult of the Lamb, Divinity, Original Sin 2, Critical Role, and Bug Snacks. And these were all these variant card arts for the suits, like for the royals. These are all free updates. Like they just put out one like today. And then clubs, you got Vampire Survivors, Slay the Spire, Potion Craft, Warframe. Yeah, Vault-Tec for Fallout. Someone posted in GWG about the Queen Deathclaw, by the way. And then Dead by Daylight for clubs as well. And then Diamonds, there's Dave the Diver, Stardew Valley, Enter the Gungeon, 1000 Times Resist, Civ 7, and Rust. The naked guy with a rock for the Jack for Rust. Let's see. And like how this ace has a gold little seal on it, and that means, like it says here, that whenever this ace counts for any hand it's played in, I get $3. And because of Splash, so long as I play this ace, I get $3 every time I play this specific ace of diamonds. Like I do ace of spades, ace of diamonds, the 2 8s for 2 pair, and I add this king. And I add this king, which has... Hold on. I add the king because the king is the stripes on the king it's a mult card with like a little modifier, which means it gives a multiplier, because normally the king wouldn't do anything because the 2 pair takes precedence over a king. But because I have Splash, the king will be added to the 2 pair. $5,000 points. And then this Scholar Joker kept pulsing, because Jokers pulse when their effect goes off, right? Because it's playing against a score objective, pretty much. Like you're playing to reach a certain score threshold or you lose. And then, like for instance, the Scholar buffs aces when they're played, so that 2 pair featuring aces really helps as well. Okay. That might be helpful later. Be able to re-roll the big boss blind. Gonna add one more card to my deck. Ooh, a glass foil Queen of Spades. So the queen, this specific Queen of Spades gives 10 chips, 2 times multiplier, 50 chips for being foil, but it has a 1 in 4 chance because it's made of glass to shatter. How it is foil and glass at the same time is beyond me, but I'm going to take it. Oh, there she is right there. Alright, let's see, what do I got? 1, 2, 3. Yes. So now it's in my deck. Like these are the hand types I've played so far. Yeah, I need. I'm not sure. Also, I'm gonna be really dumb and risk it all. And I put the queen at the end of the raised up cards because she has a times multiplier, which means because it scores the cards down the line left to right. So the ones with the times you want to go last because it'll add their effect last. So like it'll go 6, 6, 5, 5, 10. And she shattered, so that was a waste of money. Great. But we got over half of the score needed already. So there's that, I guess. Then I can just do this. I can do another 2-pair with an add an ace. I'm actually going to, real quick, lift these 2 royals and make them lucky cards first. So now these two cards have a 1 in 5 chance for plus 20 mult and a 1 in 15 to give me $20 whenever they're played. So now I can just and that's the round. And then because I had a bonus card slot up here, the Vagabond gave me a Hanged Man, which you can use the Hanged Man to get rid of cards in your deck. Like if you want to play, like if your Jokers encourage a certain play style, like there's some that's like this Joker gives you more multiplier until you play a king, queen, or jack. So you want to get those out of your deck, and that's where you can use the Hanged Man for. I think honestly, I'm gonna sell to the moon and get this Mad Joker, because his effect is plus 10 if it contains a 2-pair, and then because he's holographic, there's a 10 on top of it. So he'll always give plus 10, but if it's a 2-pair, it's plus 20. Which is a spicy little upgrade. All face cards are drawn face down. That's not so bad. Especially when I can just do this right off the rip. And that was a full house, but a 3 of a kind. I'm not. I think 2-pair might, depending on what the pair is. Like I've leveled up my 2-pair a bit in this run, so it's worth more. So I can't fully have a good point of comparison. But like for instance, going back to the Mad Joker, its effect went off on a full house, despite full house not being a 2-pair, because a full house is 2 of a kind and 3 of a kind of 2 different cards. So it contains a 2-pair inside it, so it counts. So when it says like, if hand contains a 2-pair, it doesn't have to be a 2-pair. It can, because I think some cards would be a lot worse if that wasn't the case. So whatever this is diamonds, and whatever this is spades, because I sorted it by suit. Oh boy. What are you? I actually don't need you. Because I can do 1, 2, 3, 4. Actually, that might be worth more. The straight flush. I've got a straight flush. I have like just not enough cards to not know what this is. Like I know what suit this is because it's a club because it's spades, hearts, clubs, diamonds, and it's between the two aces. So it's either an ace of clubs, an ace of spades, or it's just a king, queen, or jack of clubs. But what I can do instead is just toss these, and then just do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and just play a flush. And I can just ignore the penalty from the boss blind every hand. Spectral cards. Ooh. Real quick, I'm going to enhance those to get rid of that. How many cards I want to get rid of? This is... That could be great or terrible. That could be good or terrible. Yeah, the spectral cards are very strong effects that have a big caveat usually, except for Talisman. I wish I had another ace that I can get. Yeah, because it doesn't destroy anything. All it does is it's the weakest effect, but it didn't do anything bad. Actually, this is a great time to if I like the thing is I don't have any I don't have any jokers that were good enough to risk it. Yeah. I love stream delay, it's definitely not inconvenient at all. Yeah, because the effect would proc twice. Like for instance, if it duplicated Vagabond, I would get 2 tarot cards every single time I played a hand with less than $4, because it would double it. It depends on the tarot card. And now I have a stone card, which does not have a rank, it does not have a suit, it has a flat value of 50 chips. Usually, stone cards are kind of not great, but because I have Splash, I can actually benefit from stone cards and just pop a stone card into a otherwise less than 5 card hand. Then we have the Wheel of Fortune, a 1 in 4 chance to either add 50 chips to a random joker, 10 mult to a random joker, or 1.5 times mult to a random joker. Or do nothing. Let's gamble. Nothing. Perfect. Great. It does none of them. Get those big ol' arrow boys in there. And we're done. That was quick. I'm gonna have these. Yay! Oh, now here's a funny one. If I do the Jolly Joker and the Mad Joker, if I play a 2-pair, both cards will activate because a pair is in a 2-pair because comedy. So we get rid of the Abstract Joker because it is not going to get any better. And we get the Jolly Joker because it adds with what I already have. And then we're going to tempt fate with another Spectral pack. Ooh, Incantation. Destroy 1 random card. Add 4 random enhanced number cards to your hand. Or I could just get another seal, which is okay. Let's get spicy, fuck it. Ooh. Ooh, there were some spicy things in there. Converts up to 3 cards to clubs. Yeah, it does. Like on the bottom left, it says anti 5 out of 8. If you beat anti 8, yeah, I love delay. Every round, the 3 blinds, like twice, beat it twice, I think. But every round has 3 blinds. I believe so. I believe I can shut myself up. I'm not sure how. Off the cuff, hold on. At least not vocally. Capture options. If I turn this setting on and off, does my voice go away? Da 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 da. Alright, let me count down from 10 and toggling this include your mic's audio button every couple of numbers, and let me know if you miss any numbers. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ta-da! I mean, honestly, you could probably just mute the stream because there's not really any interesting game sound besides the cool jazz, and that just loops forever. It's up to you. Of course. The tower. Let's get another stone card. And then we'll do 6/6 stone 2/2. That's the first time all run that I've played a glass card and it didn't immediately break the one turn I used it. Oh. Now that I've said that, it's going to happen to every other one. No, because I can only play 5 cards. So what I would probably do is ace, ace, queen, 10, 10, and then save the 2 9s for another hand. But I think this is actually my last hand, so I might just screwed everything up. I'm good. Yeah, because you can only play 5 cards at a time. The egg! Both of these jokers are about money. The egg increases how much you can sell it for every round. So if it does nothing for you, but if you let it sit there long enough, it'll just give you a ton of money. Whereas the gold joker just gives you more money every round you pass. Yeah, but like, you see underneath splash how it says 5 out of 5? That's how many jokers I can have at once. So I would have to get rid of 2 to have them both. Plus, I mean, I don't really need a ton of money because I'm kind of riding off of Vagabond giving me random things. Extra large blind, the wall. Score at least 20,000 points in 3 hands. Okay, so I got 2 pair with the money ace. Oh dear. And I'm gonna get rid of 2 5s, but I need something massive out of nowhere. Sure. Yeah, but I think I might just lose. Yep. Yeah, I can swap over to Helldivers. I will turn the stream off though, because we'll be doing the thing together at that point.